Hey guys, how are you? And today we have a RJ Martin's uh, DRT, that right there, um, variation. This is not the original DRT, but it's a variation of it. And this one, I have been waiting it for almost 2 years, so that's a really long wait, but it's really worth it. I have been wanting another DRT since the original since I got the original DRT, and this one is just um, on par of the original one with a much better material, of course. And it uses Chad Nichols Samai steel, which is XHP, and on top of it is a Damascus. You can see XHP is a very uh, awesome steel. It has a great corrosion resistance and high edge retention. And on top of that, Chad Nichols, he sandwiches. So you get all the really neat, fine steel for user purpose. And on the spine here, or near the spine here, you get Chad's really nice Damascus pattern. The handle, these are full two big thick slabs of Chad Nichols Mokutai, and this thing is just awesome, and it's very thick. It's probably the thickest um, Mokutais that I've seen used in a knife. So it has a pretty nice weight actually. Not really heavy, probably around 7 ounces, maybe a little bit more, but it's around there. It doesn't feel heavy in your hand, but feels really good. The weight feels really good, and the heat up pattern is also really nice. I love this bluish, um, reddish color that Mr. Martin put up, and the clip, of course, is also Mokutai. Has this really nice G10 backspacer that has a traction, a really good traction, and it doesn't bug your hand when you hold in it. Some jimping here on the flipper, and jimping on top of the blade. Um, this knife is what I call a beautiful user knife, because it uses all these tough and beautiful materials, unlike the other art knives that maybe use exotic woods or ivory or some other more delicate materials. This one is just full two big slabs of Mokutai, which is really expensive actually, and really beautiful. But at the same time, this knife can be used really hard. The XHP steel it's one of the best steel out there, and you can throw this thing around. You can run over by a truck, and it will still function as a EDC knife. So that's one thing I really like about this one. There's no part on this knife that can be damaged and then avoid the function of this knife. And on top of that, this is a very beautiful knife. Perfect blade centering, awesome action. The flipping action is just, I don't know, it's just so good. It fires like automatic, but feels quicker than the spring. So I don't know. I just really love the action on this one. I have the also the Slim, um, the Devastator Slim, which is a pretty large knife. The action is very good. The action is very good on this one, but it just cannot compare to this one. This thing it's fire so quick and so nicely. I love all the little detail on this one, like the polished pivot here, and it's also really pretty. When it's opened, um, you get a little bit of jimping over here. Um, it works, just not the best jimping, but it doesn't hurt the finger. And it's a shape. This shape just I can stare it all night long, and I still think it's about the best tactical knife shape that you can get with all the points. You can slice, you can stab, you can rip, and the lockup is just so solid. No movement on this knife in any direction. And the big, it's pretty thick. I think it's about 40 millimeter of thickness in the blade. So this thing is really strong. It's probably bomb proof. Okay, so some nice details there. I love this long clip. It prevents you from pressing on the lock bar when you deploy the knife. Lanyard hole here. This is Chad Nichols. I think it's crosswalk patterns. Um, I love this pattern. It's really nice. I will not use it because it's just pretty expensive also, and it's just too nice. Maybe someday I'll use it like a Spyderco, but I don't know. That day will probably never come. Right, guys? Some comparison with the Devastator Slim. And let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll answer them as soon as possible, of course. And most of the time I do reply my PMs. So see you guys around.